Hi, hello, welcome back, and if you are new here, welcome. So today we will be watching Chilling Scares. It has been requested a few times, so we will be watching Chilling Scares. This video definitely caught my eye because anything with like doorbell footage definitely can be creepy or scary. So hey, goes with the theme, so we're gonna run with it. So this one is called 8 Most Disturbing Things Caught on Doorbell Camera Footage. So let's see.
In April 2021, a woman named Shayla Bryan and her husband were inside their home in North Carolina when their 13-year-old son went outside to walk their dog. As soon as he walked out the door, the Ring camera footage captured a suspicious silver BMW stop in front of the family's front lawn, after which a strange man got out of the vehicle and approached the teenager.
That's scary. 13-year-old, is that what I heard? Sir, I am 13. Leave me alone. Can y'all see my mouse? I love that the dog, even if it's a small dog, it literally got right in between whoever this stranger is and one of his owners, right? That look at the little doggy. On guard.
Without even introducing himself, the man asked the boy if he lives in the neighborhood. According to the teenager's mother, she and her husband had taught their son about stranger danger multiple times in the past, but on this particular occasion, the boy appeared to freeze up out of fear.
Yeah, he's 13.
What's most disturbing about the recording is that the man didn't waste a split second to get out of the car and talk to the boy, which suggests he was either prowling around the neighborhood waiting for someone to step out of their house, or he was very familiar with the Bryant family's routine and was specifically targeting the boy.
I didn't even think about that. That would be so crazy if that really was the case, where he just knew the schedule. He knew the little kid, the 13-year-old would take out the dog to like pee and poo before bed at like the certain time. He immediately like pulled up. Didn't even say hi, nothing. Didn't even like wait, hesitate. He immediately got out the car as soon as he stopped. That is so scary. See, sometimes like real life is so scary. So scary. As pobrecito, he definitely, like, you can tell he froze up. Like, he didn't even know what to do or what to say in that situation. You know, you can be prepared for anything and like try to mentally prepare yourself, but when it actually happens, you can completely just freeze up.
Fortunately, the teenager's father was able to intervene before anything could happen.
He came out.
What you got to ask my son?
Oh, I was wondering about the airplane noise.
Talking to my son and he ain't got no adult out here. That's kind of creepy.
There we go. Dad came out and he said, "What's up? What's good? What do you got to talk to my son about?" That is crazy. At least the parents were paying attention, and like, I don't know if they were notified or whatever, like they were just nearby and then heard their kid talking. But thank God this is as far as it got.
Father confronts him. The stranger is forced to think quickly on his feet and blurts out that he was wondering about the airplane noise in the area.
Dumb.
Obviously, it doesn't make a lot of sense to be driving around a random neighborhood waiting for a 13-year-old kid to walk out of his house just to ask him a question like that, and the father doesn't appear to buy the story for a second.
He ready.
Shayla Bryant, the boy's mother,
his father is ready to throw hands.
Mentioned she remained apprehensive after the incident, especially since it was never confirmed what exactly the man was planning to do. The suspect drove off soon after and was never seen again.
You hear so many horror stories, like on the news, and so many others that haven't even been covered by the news or like media. Like, that is terrifying. So much can happen.
On July 15th, 2022, a TikToker uploaded this chilling footage of an unexpected visit to her home while she was gone. In it, a disturbing voice can be heard asking to be let in at her house's back door.
If no one is home, why is there like a shadow right here?
The person repeats the words, "Let me in," as they scratch and knock on the back door. The eerie quality of the voice, coupled with the fact that nobody can be seen on screen, led a lot of viewers to come up with different theories as to who may have been at the door.
Don't tell me it's paranormal. Don't tell me they think it's a ghost.
During the entire video, a human shadow can be easily made out in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, but the person themselves never walks in front of the camera. Some viewers suggested this alludes to the footage being staged. Others, however, think that someone with malicious intent could be targeting her house and urge the user to be careful. To this day, it hasn't been confirmed what exactly this footage shows, and no further updates have been made by the TikTok user.
See, it could be either maybe it was just someone that pulled up and is trying to be creepy for some reason. Yeah, maybe they're not on camera, but you can see their shadow clear as day right here. Like someone is definitely there. So either it's staged or it's just a creepy person at night, you know?
In August 2019, a security camera inside a home in Troy, Michigan captured a suspicious man walking up the stairs and looking around the house.
So that's not his house.
Based on his body language, it doesn't look like he knows his way around the home, and that's because he broke in. Although the next part of the incident wasn't caught on camera, a few seconds after walking up the stairs, the man walked into the homeowner's bedroom, where he found her sleeping. Disturbingly, the woman reported that she woke up screaming to the man standing over her bed. The intruder immediately ran out of the house, but even with the footage, police were left with no leads on who this could have been or how he had gotten in. It wasn't until 2 months later in October of that year that the same man was once again captured on camera in another home in Rochester Hills, Michigan.
That's crazy. Sir! What are you doing? This is where you need a Rottweiler outside on the patio, real quick. They are not even going to bother. They are not going to bother. This is why it's always good, at least to me, in my opinion. This is why I always like to have some type of animal or like some type of pet that can warn me at least if something's going on. Now I got 3, so. But that's crazy. Sin vergüenza, look at him. Peeking in and everything. Oh my God. You think it's an ex-boyfriend maybe?
Incident, the man can be seen climbing onto the hot tub and peering through the window for a few seconds before walking away. Although the incident was also reported by this homeowner, the man continued to dodge the police for several months after that.
The same house.
In January 2020, the man made yet another appearance in the area. In this instance, he peered through the kitchen window of a house in Bloomfield Township and hid behind a tree, after which the homeowner received a notification from his home security camera alerting him to the stranger's presence. Even though the first part of the incident wasn't caught on camera, footage of the man walking along the side of the house was later released.
Oh, that's him right there. ¿Qué tiene este? That's scary.
Once again, the intruder evaded the authorities, and it wasn't until a few days later that the police finally made a break in the case. In February 2020, the same man was seen by a cop running from a residential yard in Bloomfield Township in the same neighborhood as the last time he was captured on video. This time he was arrested, issued a citation and a restraining order, and forced to wear a GPS tether until his court date. The man was identified as 27-year-old Donovan Johnson, and it was later revealed that he worked as a bankruptcy attorney. After he was put in jail and released on bond, there were no further updates on the case. But if he was convicted, it's likely he's still serving time to this day.
An attorney, that's crazy.
In September 2018, a man named Jeff Knoll uploaded a disturbing video to his channel, which he titled, "Man Trying to Enter My Home in the Middle of the Night."
Sir! What you pulling out? What are you doing down there?
At first, the break-in seems pretty non-threatening, but a few seconds later, the man begins pulling on the doorknob and talking to himself.
Is he good? Help? You know what you need to do, sir? You need to go back home, take some medicine, just have some water or something, because you're probably under the influence. Just rest it off. Sleep it off. You'll be fine.
This terrifying footage was captured in April 2023 in Connecticut. At 9:30 a.m., a man was recorded walking up the front door of a house wearing an orange vest and holding a package in his hand. As soon as the homeowner opens the door, things get disturbing pretty quickly. To make himself seem more genuine, the man pretends to read an address on the package as the homeowner makes his way to the door. But little did he know, the man wasn't there to deliver a package.
Se está haciendo menso.
I don't think this is for you.
Yo, excuse me? He's over here just opening the door? Wrong house. You got the wrong house. He got shoved.
The suspect also mentioned something about possibly invading a second home in Manchester, Connecticut. While executing a search and seizure warrant on the home where they found Otero, police said they found approximately 1.1 kilograms of drugs and other items commonly used in the operation of a drug factory.
Look how he is staring him down.
This eerie and confusing footage was captured by a homeowner's Ring camera one night in August 2023 in an otherwise peaceful neighborhood in Bowling Green, Ohio. In the footage, a masked man can be seen ringing the doorbell and immediately running away.
Running away? Ding dong ditch? Oh, he's right there, right?
Initially, the incident appears to be a pretty lame ding-dong ditch attempt, which almost every homeowner has been the victim of at some point or another. But looking closely at the footage, you'll notice the man never actually ran away.
What is he doing?
While the man stood in the middle of the street staring eerily at the door, the homeowner made his way down the stairs after being woken up by the sound of the doorbell. As soon as he saw this figure just eyeing him down in the middle of the street, he called the cops.
Good.
The next day, Bowling Green police posted the video on Facebook, asking the man's neighbors to help identify the masked intruder. And it didn't take long for other residents of the area to complain that they had been through similar incidents in the days leading up to the uploading of the video. Following the incident, the man was never identified by police.
So y'all got a serial ding-dong ditcher on the loose. Could be worse.
On a rainy morning in 2020, a Ring camera captured a woman walking up to the front door of a house and ringing the doorbell repeatedly.
What? Why is her mouth open? You okay?
Strangely, the woman keeps her mouth wide open almost the entire time, but it's unclear if this is due to the influence of drugs or maybe if it's a symptom of potential illness.
Maybe.
After a few seconds of waiting, the woman turns around and leaves.
Oh.
The fact that she can be seen apparently putting her fingers in her mouth as she turns to leave suggests that she might have been in pain, a theory that was echoed by several viewers in the Reddit thread where the clip was originally posted. Other viewers suggested the woman might have been sleepwalking as a result of some powerful sleep medication. But because the clip was captured at 6 a.m., it's also possible that she had been wandering around all night. However, it remains unclear if the woman was genuinely asking for help or if she was possibly planning to do something else entirely.
Oh, pobrecita. Maybe she just really needed help.
This footage was captured at around 1:35 p.m. on October 16, 2018 in Alberta, Canada. According to the homeowner, he received a motion alert from his Ring camera while he was at work. Because it was unusual for him to have visitors in the middle of the day, he immediately activated the live view feature, and that's when he saw this.
Oh, I think I've seen this in the past. Se hace menso, but he's not really there for nothing.
At first, he mentioned how he didn't think there was anything strange going on, seeing how the visitor was dressed similarly to most utility and telecom workers in the area. But after the man began banging insistently on the door and peering through the window into the house, he immediately became suspicious.
So the owner is literally watching this live feed, seeing him knocking, hasn't said anything yet. But he's just like, okay, that's strange. Let me just keep watching. If it seems like this dude is kind of checking to see if like there's anyone inside the home, obviously, right? The audacity. Right in front of the Ring camera. Obvious. In front of the camera. Oh yeah, come. Front of the camera too.
After prying at the door with a glove to avoid leaving fingerprints, the man motions to his accomplice to come to the door, and that's when things get even more disturbing.
That's crazy. Just put your face on camera. Oh, I can't wait till the owner says something.
Get away from the door.
Man sauce.
While the man in the Yankees cap acts as a lookout, the man in the vest uses what appears to be a large screwdriver to violently pry the door open and break in. After managing to get the door partially open, the homeowner manages to activate the two-way talk function and makes his presence known. After the video was made public, the homeowner was interviewed by local police about the incident. The video was then posted to Facebook, where many neighbors and nearby residents claimed to know who the two men were. However, it was never confirmed if the two suspects were apprehended. Based on what was captured on video, the two men were most likely planning an armed robbery.
Yeah.
But with no further context, it's impossible to know if that's really what they had in mind. Or if
Well, they had no good intentions with what they were doing. Like, clearly they were going to do something bad. That is insane. Y'all got me messed up.
I'm a journey away from home.